Yo, welcome back to the GM Podcast. I'm Miller.
I'm Gaff.
And today we are going to be doing our Week 4 predictions along with some NFL award predictions for this year. And we're going to start with the award predictions. Let's start with the Defensive Rookie of the Year. So we were looking through this list and we're not very educated.
No clue.
I mean, is it a Jared Verse? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I went to the guy with the second highest odds on the Vikings, and he has 4 tackles. So I'm not really one sack.
Yeah,
I'm not really looking at a lot, and we played 3 games, so there's not really.
I'm gonna go with Kamari Lassiter.
Yeah,
it's a guy who,
because
I've heard his name a lot throughout camp, and just a real heady guy, athletic football player, gets to the ball. I've never seen that guy play football in my life, but like I said, I've heard noise.
That's good.
So yeah.
I'm gonna go Jared Verse because it's the name I remember.
First. All right. All right. Well, all right. Next 5 awards that we know about. All right. MVP. Who you got as your MVP?
I think it's pretty clear right now. Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He has a storyline to back it up. I remember the year that Mahomes lost Tyreek Hill. These teams have kind of similar builds to them from that Chiefs team.
For sure.
So, yeah, I think he has a storyline to back up his playing well with losing your number 1 receiver, and everyone thought, he's going to struggle this year. I mean, I remember I had the Dolphins win the division. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, you were tripping, pal. I told you then you were tripping.
Yeah.
Should have believed me.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So, I think he has a storyline to back it up as well, and his play is going to match that.
Yeah. I think
only thing I could say is if they haven't played nobody yet.
Yeah.
They haven't.
They're
taking advantage of the bad competition.
And they will this week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But wait, I don't know. Like if they don't do good against if they lose to the Ravens, then I don't know then. But from a Josh Allen perspective.
But right now, who else is even in the conversation?
Oh, no. I'm not saying this ain't a part of Josh Allen. I'm just talking about from the Bills.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how good they really are yet.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
Josh Allen would be obviously the front runner for me as well.
Yeah.
Like you said, I think the subtraction of Stephon Diggs from this roster has helped this team in a way. Josh Allen isn't locking in on targets, and he can spread the ball now. They got playmakers all around. Even though they're not maybe number 1 guys, they got a bunch of number 2s at least.
Right.
They have 2 great tight ends. James Cook, they found a way to get him involved from the backfield. Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman. They got weapons over there, and if they keep producing and if they have a dominant victory over Baltimore, then, I mean, this team has looked like the best team in the NFL throughout 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Josh Allen has to be the front runner. The one guy I would say that I would consider keeping in the conversation if they make the playoffs is Jaden Daniels, the rookie.
As MVP?
So, I mean, look.
They haven't punted in 2 weeks.
They haven't punted in 2 weeks. He has had the most impressive performance in NFL football.
Is he going to be better than C.J. Stroud?
This past week. No, he's not going to be better than C.J. Stroud.
You don't think he will be?
But it's way too early to say something like that. But that was a more impressive performance than I saw from C.J. Stroud his rookie year. Well, C.J. Stroud had the performances his rookie year, too. He had one week against Tampa Bay where he threw for 4 tutties.
I think he went 8-9 weeks without having an interception.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we gotta slow down on that for sure. But Jaden, as far as quarterbacks go, I mean.
So if you're the Commanders though, and they call your phone, this will never happen. They'd be like, trade C.J. Stroud for Jaden McDaniels straight up. No, you don't do it.
No, you have confidence in your guy.
Okay.
Especially once again after that performance that I watched with my own 2 eyes. Let's go to Offensive Rookie of the Year. I have Jaden Daniels winning Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Do you?
Yeah, and I know that guy in New York is pretty good as well.
I got neighbors.
We got the quarterback. We got a quarterback who doesn't look like he's about to get beat up as much as Malik Neighbors, because Malik Neighbors, oh my God, they are force feeding him the ball. This, by the way, we're filming this after the Thursday night football game in Dallas. He had what do you have, 11 for 130 something?
12 for 100 plus.
Bro, I mean, he's dirty first off, and he could play. But they found something in Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
And it's already giving me strong RG3 vibes from his rookie year. Obviously not the fact that he's getting hurt. But his performance, it's electrifying. I feel like if you're in Washington, D.C. right now, you are just so excited. You're ecstatic. Because that performance, once again, I mean, he looks like he's just already in control of most of these games.
Yeah, and I think it shows that having an OC like Kingsbury
Yeah.
truly helps and matters.
Yeah.
Because you see Caleb Williams, that coach, I think it's pretty clear that the Bears their coaches are choosing to try to win games to keep their job.
Yeah.
Instead of actually developing a quarterback.
Absolutely.
I mean, I saw the same thing with the Panthers and Bryce Young. I wonder what if they just sat Bryce Young the whole year last year and let Andy Dalton play?
Yeah.
Like, it might have benefited a lot.
Yeah.
And bringing a good OC.
Yeah.
Same thing, like, rookie quarterback playing right away with the defensive coach. CJ Stroud
That's
did
what it is, the defensive coach.
CJ Stroud did it, but
DeMeco Ryan still had a different energy in that building. He still had a great OC on the other side. Like, it's so different. The Bears have a defensive culture, and they haven't modernized their organization to become offensive-minded, and that's where the league is today. It's an offensive-minded league. So if they don't adjust to that, and did you want to talk about Malik Neighbors at all?
He's just a dog. Yeah. I mean, drafting an LSU receiver is almost like drafting a Kentucky guard at this point.
Yeah, for sure. They're all going to work out.
Yeah.
Kyron Lacey's coming up now.
He's nice.
He's nice as well. Who do you have winning your Offensive Player of the Year?
For my Offensive Player of the Year, I have CeeDee Lamb.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an interesting. I can see where you're. Okay, explain.
Like I said, from an offensive perspective, I think they're going to have to keep force feeding him the ball and give him the ball more because there's just not a lot of offensive options that I like out there. And he had 1,700 yards last year. I would say Justin Jefferson. Tyreek Hill obviously doesn't have the quarterback to do it this year. But Justin Jefferson has the quarterback to do it, but I don't know. I still think.
But they're not good. CeeDee Lamb is not winning this award.
You don't think so?
No, there's no chance.
No chance?
The Cowboys are about to go six straight L's.
Wait, does that matter?
Yes. Offensive player. It kind of matters. I've never seen an offensive player with. They're about to have a losing
I feel
record.
like that matters with MVP, but like.
But after last night's game, I've seen all I needed to see.
Yeah.
I mean, the Giants are not a good football team.
No.
And Dallas has had control of them for. Dallas is a bad football team.
Yeah.
They're just bad.
I said that.
They're one-dimensional. They can't run the football. They can't stop the inside run. I mean, the Giants, even though the Giants suck so bad, but they put together 5 great drives down the field, and if Brian Daboll would have just went for it, which I don't like that by Brian Daboll, by the way, last night, him kicking field goals. Like, at some point, bro, you got to go. You got to go. You got to put your team on top. But, yeah, I don't think Dallas is going to be good enough for CD to win that award at all.
Okay, I genuinely feel like if he has 1,800 yards and they have 6 wins, I don't know.
But I got Saquon winning this award.
Okay.
And this is why. He's going to pick up the scrimmage yards from both the receptions and the running, just like CMC did a couple years ago or last year. Whenever
CMC
that was.
vibes for sure.
It's just heavy CMC vibes for me. He's going to get the touches. The Eagles are going to get wins based on their talent alone. Yeah. So that's something I know. So I don't know. I think, and then Offensive Player of the Year, I could strongly see it being a quarterback this year as well. Just someone who pops during these last 14 weeks or whatever it is, because I looked at the receivers and I'm not really confident in any receiver. And the receiver I would be confident in is Justin Jefferson. If the Vikings keep picking up wins and Sam Darnold is feeding him the ball. But yeah, I didn't see a receiver on the list that I thought would be a good contender for Offensive Player of the Year this year. Next pick, Defensive Player of the Year.
TJ Watt, he changes games.
Yeah.
Like it's evident. He is almost he's more effective than half of the offensive players in the league.
I mean, a pass rusher is a premier position in football as well. So.
And he's the best.
Exactly. But I didn't pick him, actually.
Okay.
I picked Aiden Hutchinson. And this is why. TJ Watt gets injured a lot.
Okay.
We've had a lot of discussions on whether he was going to be the Defensive Player of the Year. I feel like going on about 5 years now at least. And every year, it's like week around 12, he gets like a shoulder injury or a knee injury that holds him out.
Okay.
Aiden Hutchinson has 6.5 sacks through 3 weeks and had 4.5 in one game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Every time I watch Aiden Hutchinson, he's in the backfield. He does not take breaks.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's something that Micah Parsons needs to be. He's someone in clutch moments takes over games. TJ Watt's the same way. I'm not shaded. Because TJ
Watt's the most
he
clutch.
might be the most clutch pass rusher in the league. And
I see him always getting a pick, a forced fumble.
Exactly. And Hutchinson is still young, so we can get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, just two guys with extreme motors, and those guys with the extreme motors at that defensive lineman position, those are the guys that I always want. Those guys that are in the fourth quarter on third downs, you know they're going to give their all to get to the quarterback. So yeah, I think those two are definitely going to be one of those two are going to win this year
for sure.
And is that it?
Comeback player of the year.
Comeback player of the year. Who do you have?
Aaron Rodgers.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot to that. Maybe Sam Darnold, of course. But
maybe Sam Darnold, but. That'll actually be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if Aaron Rodgers can win about 10 games.
And Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield are two prime examples of why you have to develop a quarterback the right way, and that it's all about situation. It's not the NBA where LeBron would have been LeBron wherever he got drafted to. It's not like that. It's all about your situation in the NFL. And with your young quarterbacks, you have to put them in a great situation to succeed. And now you're seeing Sam Darnold. And like I told you in the past, like I wonder if Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
I wonder if Bryce Young in 4 or 5 years. I wonder if these quarterbacks, when they maybe get traded to another team with some good weapons, do they turn out to be a pretty good quarterback?
I think the guys that succeed, you see the positive qualities, and they end up really just exploding at these levels. Like Sam Darnold, from the beginning, we've known he was a big guy. Good. He was a mobile guy. He could throw the deep ball. Everyone knew that. It was about his confidence. It was about his decision making, and now those abilities can be brought out. Just like with Baker, Baker's a freaking gamer. Baker's gonna keep you in games just by him not being afraid to throw the football downfield and making some complete. He's always gonna push the football downfield. Yep. Those are qualities in quarterbacks that you can live with, that you can develop, and you can have a successful starting quarterback. Yep. I don't know about Zach Wilson yet.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
But I am interested to see. I want to see him get a second chance because. He has an arm.
He has talent.
The arm talent is there. And that's something that I think you can build upon, but there are some flaws that he has that
100%. I don't know. But let's get into these predictions for the week. Week 4.
We both picked the Cowboys.
For sure.
Trust. But we are less, at least I am less confident in the Cowboys after that game.
It's just they played the Giants.
Yeah.
I never was confident to start with.
Yeah. All right. Broncos at Jets. I'm going to take the Jets.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jets. At Jets?
Right. Yeah.
Good win for the Broncos, though.
Yeah, great win for the Broncos last week. Just great coach game.
Yeah.
Vikings at Green Bay.
Vikings at Green Bay.
Green Bay is favored by 3 in this
Jordan Love still hurt?
I think he's still questionable.
If he's not playing, I got the Vikings going 4-0.
This is actually a tough one in my opinion.
It's tough. Because Malik Willis is not bad.
Yeah. No, I'm going to go with the Vikings as well.
Yeah.
I think in this one, I think they're going to split. I think next time Green Bay will win. But right now,
with Jordan
the
Love,
offense still has to pick up a little bit. Has to pick up a little bit of steam. And what Brian Flores is doing at offenses right now is just ridiculous, like you said. So I'm going to go with the Vikings to continue their win streak to 4, which is crazy. If you told me that at the beginning of the season, I would not have believed you. But next game, we got Saints at Falcons. Atlanta is favored by 2.5 in this one.
Saints at Atlanta.
Yeah.
Home game for him.
Yeah. I'm going to take Atlanta as well. I think Atlanta's a better football team.
I think they'll split, though.
Yeah. I think so, too, depending on what we see from it. Because I think Atlanta has a higher ceiling to grow.
For sure.
The Saints are kind of at a cap right now, and I don't know. We'll see if the Saints can run on Atlanta, though. And I don't like Atlanta's front 7 very much right now. Eagles at Buccaneers. Philly is favored by 2 in this one.
This is get back for the Eagles. I'm going to take the Eagles.
Yeah,
it's get back.
Y'all, I feel like they have to win.
Yeah,
once again.
But I will say, just from Eagles fans, it's been weird. Like, y'all lost to Atlanta. I felt like y'all were overreacting.
Yeah.
Y'all beat the Saints in bad fashion, in my opinion. And it was like, we're back. No, you're not back. Like,
wait. I don't agree with that.
I didn't love that win.
Did you get what vibe? Where did you get that vibe at, though?
Really from the players.
From what players? Don't say Jalen Carter because Jalen Carter.
Sauce Gardner, CJ Gardner Johnson, CJ Gardner Johnson, and wait, why not Jalen Carter?
Because Jalen Carter had a freaking football game.
No, he had a game.
Especially from I feel like defense. If you have a game, you pop. And CJ Gardner Johnson.
Losing,
So I'm not concerned. I think they know Jalen Hurts has to stop with the turnovers. I can't keep giving him excuses.
After the game, CJ Gardner Johnson was just like. He said after the game, we knew he was going to give us one, but like,
well, it's Derek Carr.
I mean, it's Derek Carr, but like, I'm not popping it after that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not popping it.
Okay.
I'm not popping it.
So we're gonna allow the Saints to have all that steam, hype up their heads, and then we're not gonna be allowed to pop it after the game. And it's the Saints who gonna talk. The Saints talk. Who that? They ain't nothing, by the way. They're trash. I've been saying it since
they don't
before
have
the
like
season.
they're a team that I guess you don't want to face or something like that, but they're not a team that has like Super Bowl or nothing like that. They have no.
But I did think it was the defense showed up.
Not a defense.
And the defense played physical last week. It wasn't a fluke.
The defense looked good, which
exactly
was my question. But offensively, I definitely wasn't moved. At all.
At all?
No.
But you outgained them 470 to 200. You got to be impressed a little bit. And just off the talent alone, that tells you what it needs to tell you. These small teams, these teams like if Jalen Hurts can eliminate turnovers and it's a big if because he's been doing that for.
That's really it's really Jalen Hurts.
But I think he'll still get back. Honestly, I don't think I can just now Sirianni.
And I looked at Jalen Hurts' numbers with AJ Brown versus without AJ Brown, and it's like it's almost like it's actually crazy, and it's not like.
But that's not fair though, because when Mahomes loses Tyreek Hill, you have a whole training camp to get over that. When Josh Allen loses Stephon Diggs, Jalen Hurts has always had AJ Brown. So when you take him out of the game plan for a week, it's different than if you had Tyreek Hill leave the building for an entire summer and you had time to train without him. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess it's just even though it was really early in his career, like I don't know.
Like AJ Brown is such a good football player that's going to happen in any building that he's in.
It's dropped like vastly to where I don't think it would with the Mahomes or the I don't know.
I mean, when you get to a point to where you're talking about Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow,
he's
just
better.
Leave it alone.
They're not better. He's not better.
Hurts isn't better than those guys. It's simple as that.
Like I said,
but that's the thing. I think Hurts plays good football though.
He does.
Hurts is the reason.
Turnovers. And that's why I said. That's why I said with Josh. Like I wonder if Josh Allen has 2-3 turnovers this week. I don't know.
Yeah. You never know.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
We'll move on.
Yeah. Bengals at Panthers. Cincinnati is favored by 4.5.
Bengals.
Yeah, I got the Bengals. First off, I mean, literally have to win this. I'm not counting the Bengals out yet. I don't know if you are.
Okay, that's a team. Why do they talk so much?
No, yeah, they
Why do
they pop it
like bad? And they've won.
They've literally never won.
Joe Burrow got them there with a bad O-line.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase, he willed them to a Super Bowl.
But that's once again though, like Jamar Chase. Are you gonna tell him not to talk? Or are you gonna tell Joe Burrow not to talk?
It's that cornerback.
It's
all. I feel like
he has the pick of the year too.
No, but I feel like with the media, it's always the big. It's mainly not Jamar Chase, but like Jamar Chase pops it. But I never.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always a defensive player.
I feel like it's
from the Bengals, and I don't know. And I don't know. Like maybe that's his thing.
Now talking to, but then he talked about it against the Chiefs and got that one hand snag.
That's cool, but I don't know.
That is pretty freaking cool.
Nah. It is. Like but I'm saying, bro, I'm not gonna lie. It gets to a point. If you lose to the Chiefs, cool. It gets to a point where you're 0-3.
Yeah.
Like, and it's almost like, yes, you could talk that talk, and if you back it up, it's cool. But if your team's not backing it up, then it's like, I'm not saying it's empty calorie, but like, bro, at the end of the day, you're not winning. Like, I'm not saying you're not tough, because you're tough. It's almost like in basketball, like, if you beat somebody and they drop at 40, but you always beating them, it's like, you give him his props.
Yeah.
Like, he's good, but like, bro, you don't win. And
but
it's the same thing with
their defense just isn't good.
Yeah.
And it's they don't pay people in Cincinnati. Their owner is extremely cheap. And this is what happens. Obviously, Jesse Bates had to leave the building. I know they've lost some other people. I don't know who right now.
I mean, they're going to lose Higgins.
They only have Trey Hendrickson rushing the passer. It's only him.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're going to lose Higgins. Obviously, they have Yoshi Voss, who's going to be a good number two next year. But I don't know. The Bengals, just offensively, they're great. I mean, you can't blame their offense for losing. Like, you can't blame Joe Burrow.
They didn't punt.
Yeah, they literally didn't. Like, they did everything they needed to do. Jaguars at Texans. Houston is favored by 6 in this one.
Jaguars are bad.
I think this is going to be a close one now.
Texas coming off a loss.
Yeah, but off a loss, yeah. But I would take the Jaguars against the spread. Not saying that the Jaguars are still a horrible team, but it's going to be that desperation that Doug Peterson
Trevor Lawrence is
keep
so
his
overrated,
job
though,
game.
by the way.
Trevor Lawrence
has identical numbers to Daniel Jones.
Trevor Lawrence is not good.
Like, look at his career numbers. He has identical numbers. Actually, Daniel Jones might have less turnovers.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence just isn't like I talk about this every time. It's just the mentality, bro. You just know walking out there, like, just looking. And Daniel Jones has the same problem. It's just the damn faces they make. Like, this is crazy to say. And I'm going to sound extremely ignorant saying this. But you can tell a quarterback what quarterback you have by the damn face they make when they walk off the field off of an interception.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like how they just say how they respond to adversity.
Yeah, like
just say how they respond.
But
to adversity.
you could look at it in their face though.
And
like I see Daniel Jones walk off the field, and it's just like, oh my god, bro, you're such a bot, and you're gonna do the same thing over again, and you're not a gamer. You don't want to respond to it. Yeah. Trevor Lawrence don't want to respond to it. That's what it seems like.
And it's like with Trevor Lawrence. I saw someone the other day say this. I don't remember who, but they basically said like he's a name brand Daniel Jones. Like
yeah, exactly.
He is like 6'5", got the long hair, like. Looks good in a combine or something. Looked good in college with all the best receivers around him at Clemson.
Yeah,
but like I said, he's not really. I don't think he's.
Nah, he's not that guy.
He's not.
Nah. All right.
And that's a guy who last year like you had them going to the Super Bowl.
I had them going to the Super Bowl last year, which
I knew that was bad though.
It wasn't that crazy.
It wasn't crazy, but I knew it was bad.
Were they most? Nah, because the Eagles were competitive with them. Who did they play in the AFC Championship that year? The Chiefs. The Bengals?
What do you mean?
After they beat the Jags.
After who beat the Jags?
The Chiefs beat the Jags. In the playoffs that year.
They played the Bengals.
Yeah, they did play them closer too. That was a bad pick. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I didn't like it at all.
Bro,
wasn't he getting Calvin Ridley, and we thought that was going to be.
Oh, yeah, he was getting Calvin Ridley. We thought that, which it wasn't bad, but Calvin Ridley did not live up to expectations at all. I mean, a year off of football, he wasn't bad, but
yeah.
Next game we got Steelers at Colts. I'm taking Steelers heavy on this one.
At Colts?
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna take the Colts.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Steelers 3-0. I like the Steelers defense. I love the Steelers defense.
Yeah.
The Steelers average 1 touchdown a game. I want to calm down on the Justin Fields talks.
Yeah.
He's good. He's winning them games, but they're like last in the league in average touchdowns. It's kind of just worked out for them for who they played.
Well, Anthony Richardson is.
Yeah, I don't know about him either, but I'm gonna just hope they get 2 touchdowns. I guess. You know.
That disrespectful though against the Colts defense that hasn't been good for the first 3 weeks.
I mean, like I said though, I'm not once again, I'm not a fan of this Steelers 3-0, and I just think they might be.
I mean, I'm not going to be a big fan of the Steelers 4-0, but they're going to beat the Colts, I think. Now, if the Colts get one here, we're going to have to start talking about Shane Steichen as one of the best coaches in football as well. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
From what he did last year with Gardner Minshew, the year before with Jalen Hurts. This year, if he fixes Richardson and they have a decent record, we're talking about this guy as a top 10 coach.
Yeah.
Next game, we got Rams at Bears. Chicago is favored by 3 in this one. I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one.
Yeah, Rams, easy. I feel like Rams' record doesn't reflect how good they are at all.
No,
at all.
But I feel like the Bengals are the same way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean,
the Rams will bounce back though.
Yeah. Just need to get the receivers back.
Yeah. Commanders at Cardinals. I like this game. I will be tuning into this one. Arizona is favored
looks good right now.
Yeah, Arizona is favored by 3.5. Who do you have in this one?
Arizona versus
Cliff Kingsbury making his return. To Arizona. You would think that would handle.
I just don't have enough evidence. I'm gonna go Cardinals.
I'm gonna go Commanders.
Yeah,
we're gonna disagree with a lot this we got.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, he's up 1 in the standings because he beat me by 1 last week. I think. What was it?
Yeah, 1.
8-8. Yeah. But
9-7. You were
9-7, 8-8. Yeah. So we're not doing very good this year.
No.
Other than week 1, we had a good week 1.
I feel like we have a lot of new talent in the league.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, and then you have people like the Vikings and the Steelers who are just like
very true.
Yeah.
So let me know what you think about the Cardinals. Why you think they're winning this game?
I think Kyler Murray's playing amazing.
Okay.
I don't feel like he was a huge. I mean, they didn't put up a lot of points, but he wasn't a huge reason that they lost last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from the Cardinals. Especially Kyler Murray.
Hopefully Kyler Murray doesn't torch this defense too bad. I'm not confident in this Commanders defense, but I am confident in this Commanders offense.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll punt once again.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I think they're going to go ballistic this game. I think they're going to be even more motivated now just to show. And Jaden Daniels is going to have that team ready just to show that they are actually that team. And I think Budda Baker, I think he's injured as well. Unless I'm mistaken. I don't know.
But yeah, that's my confidence that Kyler Murray's just going to torch them.
Yeah, that's I can see that. Next game we got Patriots at 49ers. I gotta go 49ers. They gotta bounce back sometime.
Yeah, it's Patriots.
Yeah, bro. The Chris Olave was just downgraded to questionable. My fantasy team. By the way, we play each other in fantasy this week, so we'll let you guys know how that goes.
And I'm 3-0. So,
by the way, how many points did Rico Dowdle have on my bench yesterday? Because I saw he scored.
But I'm 3-0. I'm the only undefeated team in the league. I'm the goods.
I'm 2-1. I'm getting there, so we're gonna have a tied record after this week. Next game we have.
Are you good? Yeah.
I'm pretty good. I put up points.
Who's your quarterback?
I have Andy Dalton starting.
Yeah, I got Josh Allen.
Look, but I had Deontay Johnson on my team. I have 5 good receivers. I'll just say that. 5 great receivers.
Never mind. We'll get to that.
Yeah, okay. All right. Browns at Raiders. Cleveland is favored by 2.5. This is a game of football. Yeah. Max Crosby and Devontae Adams are not playing in this one.
The Browns, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take the Browns. I guess, like you said. Chiefs at Chargers. KC is favored by 7.
I'm taking Chargers cover that spread.
Yeah, for sure.
7? The Chiefs have won every single game by a play.
But Herbert is out too now. I'm going with
Herbert's
Chiefs.
out?
Yeah, Herbert
Chiefs,
is out.
Chiefs,
I got the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. I got the
That's an easy
Chiefs.
decision.
I think Herbert is.
Is he out for a while?
He's questionable.
I'm taking Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm taking Chiefs regardless though. Yeah. It's just they're not ready. I think the Chargers later their second matchup it'll be closer, but not right now. They're not ready. Yeah. Injury bug. Bills at Ravens Sunday Night Football. Game of the week for sure. Baltimore's favored by 2.5 in this one. Who do you have winning?
I got Baltimore winning. I think this is when they'll bounce back, show that they're a team that,
team to be reckoned with.
Yeah, and I think we'll win this division.
Yeah. I got the Bills.
Okay.
I don't want y'all to go down 1-3. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't care.
But we didn't say the Dolphins. They have a bye?
No, they don't. Monday night. There's 2 Monday Night Football games. We got 2 more.
My fault.
Yeah, but
worried about
the Bills are just playing good football right now, and
they're playing good
what
football.
I've seen from the Ravens, I feel like they're gonna be in position where they're gonna be having to play behind schedule this week, and I'm not comfortable with them doing that. So I'm gonna continue to take Josh Allen to win these games, and
and it's like this Buffalo team looks really good, and I just think they're just gonna lose sometime in January to KC.
No, it's hilarious. I mean, it don't matter how good they decide to look in the regular season. We're gonna have to see it to believe it. So Josh, the Bills could be the second best team in the league.
Yeah,
but even how good they've looked, we still can't call them the first. Titans at Dolphins. Miami's favored by a point.
I'm gonna take Miami. Is Skylar Thompson not starting? Isn't
who is starting?
He was on the Panthers. Huntley. Is it Huntley?
Tyler Huntley is starting?
That might be pretty good. The running dynamic.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miami as well.
Yeah.
Just I don't know why, but I'm going to. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think Miami. If they just find a way to get Tyreek and them to walk, just give him a screen pass.
Just run.
Yeah.
Just run. Just run on Monday.
It's not that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Seahawks at Lions. It's a good matchup.
Lions.
Yeah, but I got the Lions.
Yeah. Very good football team.
I think the Lions are going to smack them kind of on it. Maybe not smack them. I'm thinking 15 or 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Just because Seahawks been winning so much, they're not that good.
Yeah,
I just
think
they need to get humbled real quick. By the way, I traded Zach Charbonnet the other day. Think that was a smart move for Dak Prescott?
I think he went off.
No, he went off last week, but I'm just scared Kenneth Walker is going to come back, and I have Breece Hall and Kyron Anderson who they make plays every Sunday. So, yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Facts.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.